everyone and welcome to the online class of Environmental Studies of class 3rd. Children, today I am going to explain lesson 12 of our textbook, that is storing and saving water. Children, in this chapter we will discuss the following topics: introduction, water in liquid form, a rainy day, water cycle, storage of water, rainwater harvesting, shortage of water, reasons for shortage of water, ways of saving water, wrap up, and at last we will discuss the book work. So, let's start our lesson. The first topic of this chapter is introduction. Water from freshwater sources such as rivers, lakes, ponds, and groundwater is used for drinking and cleaning. Underground water is obtained from wells, hand pumps, and tube wells. Children, as we have learned from previous chapter that seas, oceans, rivers, lakes, ponds, and underground water are the sources of water, but we cannot use seawater or ocean water for drinking purpose due to its salty nature. We use freshwater sources to get drinking water. Water is found in solid form as ice or snow on the mountains. It is also found as liquid in rivers, seas, and oceans, and as gas in the form of water vapor in the air around us. Children, water is found in three forms. First, the solid, second, the liquid, and third, the gas. Water is found in solid form as ice and snow on mountains, in liquid form in rivers, seas, and oceans, and in the gas form in air around us. In this picture, you can see snow on mountains and river. Now, the next topic of the chapter is water in liquid form. Water can be stored in containers of different shapes and sizes. Water in liquid form does not have a fixed shape or size. It takes the shape of the container in which it is kept. Children, in liquid form, water does not have any fixed shape or size. It takes the shape of that container in which it is kept. Means, if you will keep the water in glass, then it will take the shape of glass. If you will keep the water in bowl, then it will take the shape of bowl. If you will keep the water in bucket, then it will take the shape of bucket. Water powered on a flat surface flows and spreads. Here in this picture, you can see the image of different types of containers with different shapes and sizes in which water is kept. To understand this, let's do an activity. Take a tall bottle and a large white mouth bowl. Using a tall measuring glass, pour the same amount of water in both containers. Now children, what do you see? We see that the water poured into bottle will take the shape of bottle, and the water poured into bowl takes the shape of bowl. But at the same time, we see that the bowl is half full and the bottle is almost full. Children, do you know why this happened? This happened due to the volume of the containers. Now, the question is, what is volume? Volume is the space enclosed in a container. Bowl, because it has more space, and the bottle is almost full as it has less space. Means different vessels or containers can hold different volumes of water. More volume of water can be stored in large container. Same volume of water takes different shape in different containers. Now, the next topic of the chapter is a rainy day. Rain is the purest and most important natural source of water on the earth. Rain falls on the earth in the form of droplets. It seeps under the ground as groundwater. Children, rainwater is the primary source of water. Rainwater collects in rivers, lakes, and ponds, and the rainwater that seeps under the soil and get collected into bedrock is called groundwater. Many insects and worms come out to the ground on rainy days. Rain is important for both plants and animals. Children, plants and animals also need rainwater. Plants look fresh and green when rain falls on them, and many insects and worms come out to the ground on rainy days because the ground is filled with water and it becomes difficult for them to breathe. Animals that live on land try to find shelter as they fear thunder. Animals that live on land, they try to find shelter because they fear thunder. Now the question is, what is thunder? Thunder is a loud noise which heard during rains. Children, people enjoy rain as it brings down the temperature on a hot day. We all love feeling rainwater droplets in our palm. When the first droplet of water rainfall on the dry earth, we get a unique sweet smell. Children enjoy playing outdoor during rains. They make paper boat and sail them into water. Here in this picture, you can see the image of a rainy day. Now, the next topic of the chapter is water cycle. In nature, water changes into water vapor and again into water. This process is known as water cycle. During daytime, the sun heats up the water in rivers and lakes, which slowly changes into water vapor and rises. The water vapor cools down and changes into tiny droplets that form clouds. As cloud became heavy, they cannot hold any more water droplets and fall on the earth as rain. This process continues and water is circulated in nature. Children, when sun rays fall on the water bodies, then the water of upper surface of water bodies gets heat and rises up in the form of water vapor, and this process is known as evaporation. Means evaporation is a process in which water changes into water vapor due to heating. As the water vapor rises up into the air and comes to the contact of air, it starts cooling down and forms tiny water droplets. These water droplets comes together to form clouds, and this process is known as condensation. Means condensation is a process in which water vapor changes into water due to cooling. When clouds became heavy and cannot hold the water droplets anymore, they fall back on the earth as rain. This process is called precipitation. This whole process continues, and this circulation of water is known as water cycle. Children, the changes of water into water vapor and back to water in nature is called water cycle. Now, the next topic of the chapter is storage of water. Water is stored in different types of containers. These containers are made of different materials. People store water in earthenware such as pots or matkas made of clay, ceramic and stone. Containers made of steel, aluminium, copper and plastic are also used for storing water. Children, Water is stored in different types of containers which are made of different materials. For example, surahis, ghadas, bucket, drums, tanks, children. These all are the examples of containers in which we can store the water. They are made of different materials. Some are made of clay, some are made of steel, some are made of aluminium, while some are made of copper. In this picture, you can see the image of different types of containers in which we can store the water. In cities, people use underground as well as overhead tanks to store water. The main water supply is connected to these tanks through pipelines. Children, you can see easily at your home that water tank is used to store water and the main water supply is connected to these tanks through pipelines. It is important that water is stored in different containers or tanks be kept clean. The steps that can be taken to ensure that drinking water stay clean are: children, here in this picture you can see the image of water tanker in which water can store. Some steps that can be taken to ensure that drinking water stay clean are: containers that are used for water storage should be cleaned regularly. A lid should be used to cover the containers filled with water. A ladle should be used to take out water from a container, as putting hands in drinking water makes it dirty. Stored water should be changed regularly. Unused water can be used to wash cloth, clean vegetables, and in mopping the floor. Now, the next topic of the chapter is rainwater harvesting. Rainwater can be collected and reused later. One of the simplest methods of doing this is through rainwater harvesting. Rainwater is collected and stored for use in future. Children, we can collect and store rainwater for future use. Rainwater harvesting is a method of reuse of rainwater. In this process, rainwater is collected from rooftops of buildings with the help of pipes and stored in tanks. It is then filtered and sent to bore wells. This water can be used for watering plants in gardens and irrigating fields. Now, the next topic is shortage of water. The amount of water present is not enough for all people. This is called shortage of water. An increase in the population can cause an imbalance in nature. Shortage of water is caused due to several reasons. Children, water shortage is a situation where the available water within a region is less than that region's demand. There are several reasons for water shortage. One of the most important reason is increase in population. Trees increase rainfall and cutting them down reduces the amount of fresh water on the earth. An increase in population has led to overuse of water. Wastage of water in different activities such as washing and cleaning cause shortage of water. Water from rivers and lakes is used up very fast but are not getting refilled. Children, there are many reasons for water shortage, but an increase in population can cause an imbalance in nature. Many lakes and rivers dries up in summer because of heat. They are replenished by rainfall. However, if the rainfall received is low, these water bodies are not refilled. In summer, the groundwater level becomes low, therefore, taking out water from wells, tube wells, and hand pumps also became difficult. Deforestation means cutting down of trees on a large scale is also a reason for water shortage. Now, the next topic of the chapter is ways of saving water. Some of the ways to save water are: do not keep taps running while brushing teeth. Use a bucket of water and a mug to take a bath instead of using a shower. Use water that is left behind after washing clothes for cleaning terrace, balconies, or cars. Use a watering can to water plants in garden. Use a bucket and sponge to wash car instead of hose pipe. Wash vegetables in a bowl instead of washing them under a tap. Check taps, pipes, and toilets for leaks. Practice rainwater harvesting to collect and save water at homes, schools, and other places in the neighborhood. Do not dump waste materials from houses and factories in the water bodies. Children, we should save water and use it wisely. If we will take care of some points, then we can save water. Like while in brushing, we should close the tap and we should use bucket and mug to take bath instead of shower. We can use used water to wash terrace, balconies, and car. We should check taps, pipes, and toilets for leaks regularly. We should not dump waste materials in the water bodies. Children, that's all about the explanation part. Now we will conclude the chapter by wrap up. Rainwater is the purest form of water. Oceans, seas, streams, lakes, and ponds are the water bodies found on the surface of earth. Water in the form of liquid does not have any fixed shape or size. It takes the shape of the vessel it is poured into. Water is stored in containers made of different materials. Rainwater harvesting is a method of storing and reusing water. Drinking water should be stored in clean containers. Now we will discuss the book exercise, which is on page number 84. The first part of the book exercise is part A. Unscramble the names of these water bodies. Answer of the first question is oceans. Answer of second question is river. Answer of third question is sea. Answer of fourth question is lake. And the answer of the last one, that is fifth one, is pond. Now the part B, that is fill in the blanks with the correct answers. The answer of the first question is rainwater. The answer of the second question is different. The answer of the third question is reduces. The answer of the fourth question is more. And the answer of the last one is harvesting. Now the next part, that is part C. Write T for true and F for first statement is false. Second statement is true. Third statement is false. Fourth statement is true. And the fifth one statement is false. So children, that's all about the chapter. Thank you.